Alright, we have some interesting deck lists coming out of the Invitational this weekend, actually. Congratulations to everybody that did good. I will cover more of the Invitational deck list and straight deck list throughout the week. So the first thing I want to show off here is the Dragon Link deck list that was piloted. Once again, bringing back the Dragon Maid engine. Now, you guys have seen the Dragon Maid engine before, but recently they just got a new addition down here. So Dragon Maid Tidying. So you can target one dragon monster you control and one card your opponent controls, or in their graveyard, return them to the hand. Easy peasy. You banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Dragon Maid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position, but return it to your hand during the end phase. You can only use one Dragon Maid Tidying effect once per turn, and only once that turn. So you want it to act as an extender to special summon? Easy. Alright, you want to get the bounce effect off? Easy. Alright, so it's very interesting to see that just in terms of splashability that you really get the full value out of this. Just acting as a pseudo-dragon engine, also, you know, hospitality and parlor here. On normal, you can send a Dragon Maid card, so you can actually just drop this and then go to your town with extenders, depending on how you open up. So, we have one copy of Apsaw Router Dragon, triple copies of Ash Blossom, Enjoy Spring, one copy of the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, one Black Metal Dragon. We're maxing out on the triple copies of the Chamber Dragon Maid to ensure that we get the most results out of our tutoring. And then we have one Lavioneer, one copy of Crusadia Draco. I have not seen Draco seen play in a variant for a while. It's actually interesting. This list definitely gives me more of like throwbacks for the Invitational, and I feel like a lot of the players studied a lot of this format here, especially with some of the tech choices. We have triple copies of Effect Valor, one copy of Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, triple copies of Nibiru, triple copies of Noctovision, one copy of Parlor, one Red Rose Dragon, one Red MD, one copy of Rocket Recharger, triple copies of Rocket Tracer, triple copies of Starleash Safe Fort, one Tempest, one Wyvern Buster, two copies of White Rose Dragon, with one Flamvell Guard, and one copy of Galaxy Serpent. And then we have one Black Garden, one copy of Boot Sector Launch, triple copies, of course, the new best card in their deck, Chaos Space, one Dragon Ravine, one Hospitality, one Monster Reborn, one for one, triple copies of Quick Launch, triple copies of Unexpected Die, triple copies of World Legacy Guard Dragon, with one Dragon Maid Tidying, triple copies of Infinite Impermanence, and one copy of Red Reboot. Wrapping up the list, Red Reboot actually ending up seeing a lot of play this weekend as a tech option. No wonder why the card was limited to one. Extra deck, we have two copies of Striker Dragon, one Protector Whelp, one Link Ross, one Pisty, one Elpie, one copy of Romulus, one Alley Fibrax, one Boral Sword, one Apollosa, one Tricking of All Calamities, one Croco Shark, one Garden Rose Maiden with one Borrowed Savage, with the one Trishula, wrapping up the extra deck. Side deck here, we have one Pankratops, two copies of Ghost Bell, one more Ghostlet, two copies of Token Collector. Actually, an interesting choice. The whole Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon combo is still very toxic for the game. So a lot of players are still opting to side for this to ensure that they could take care of this. We have one Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, triple copies of Lightning Storm, two Twin Twister, and triple copies of Evenly Matched. Wrapping up this list for you guys. Very, very interesting, though. I like... This deck is constantly going through the most evolutions in the game, and I really like what we're doing with this deck overall in terms of progressiveness, adapting, and the card choices that kind of follow up with this. It really goes to show that even like the littlest intricacies in the deck matter all that much. Alright, and then our next list up here, we have, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some more love for Adamanciatprs. Now, this is Cam the Man Neil's list. And the first thing you're going to see down here is a golem with a massive right hand for crushing his victims. We've gotten to the point now that we're incorporating a vanilla level 4 monster into our deck to round out our matchups where we want to see this. And I honestly thought that this is one of the coolest things that we've actually seen in a while. Now, considering Adamanciatprs not gone through a lot of evolutions at this stage, seeing Destroyer Golem, of all things, seeing play in this deck now is awesome. So, we have triple copies of Analyzer, triple copies of Researcher, and triple copies of Seeker. The basic 9, this part never changes. We've maxed out on triple copies of Block Dragon. We actually have Pankratops in the main deck as an option for going second to push more pressure onto those breakup board scenarios. Triple copies of Doki Doki, 1 copy of the Buster Whelp. Gotta play the extra deck lock every time. 1 Gigantus, triple copies of the Quackimera Guardian. 1 copy of Olion, triple copies of Gamma, 1 copy of Tackle Crusader, triple copies of Adahara, with 1 Angel Trumpeter, 1 Destroyer Golem, and 1 copy of Cyframe Driver. And then we have 1 Emergency Teleport, special summon that tuner. 1 copy of Foolish Barrel, triple copies of Unexpected Die, and triple copies of Infinite Permanence, wrapping up the main deck. Now, interesting enough, we're not doing the whole Quackimera spider shenanigans that we actually recently saw in some other events. Kind of interested about that, but the inclusion of the Destroyer Golem is probably the coolest thing here. Extra deck, we have 1 Union Carrier, 1 Link Cross, 1 Link Spider, 1 Nightmare, Unicorn, 1 Cerberus, 1 IP, 1 Halifibrax, 1 Apollosa, 1 Access Code Talker, 1 Gallant Granite, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 copy of the Martial Metal Archer, 1 Herald, 1 Borrowed Savage, and 1 copy of Repite. Side deck here, very basic stuff. We have triple copies of Nibiru, triple copies of Dark Ruler No More, triple copies of Lightning Storm, an actual inclusion of Magical Midfield Breaker, though. In certain matchups that you need this, you actually draw this, you blow your opponent out of the water. It's absurd. Triple copies of Appointer of the Red Lotus. Yes. Sad day. 1 in pre-order and 1 copy of Red Reboot, wrapping up Adamanciatprs. Hopefully now that they saw this weekend, they'll give this card a reprint. That'd be a good thing to walk away from the championship. And then we have a stray deck list here. This was out of New Zealand. This was Cameron B's Infernoble list out of the remote duels held August 24th for you guys. So a little bit of fun combo stuff here. So triple copies of Astral Blossom and Joyous Spring, maximum numbers of the Fire Flint Lady, triple copies of the Immortal Phoenix Gearfried, triple copies of Renauld, 1 copy of Alstafo, 2 copies of Ogier, triple copies of Oliver, 1 copy of Jet Synchron, 1 copy of Olion, triple copies of Connector, triple copies of the Aqua Dolphin, triple copies of Gamma. Really, that emergency teleport acting as an extender for this now is pretty good for Needle Fiber. We have 1 Gemba, 1 copy of Squeak, triple copies of Sublimation, triple copies of Red Layer, 1 Violon Sphere, and then we have 1 Driver. Then we have triple copies of Durandal, 1 copy of the Phoenix Blade, 1 Emergency Teleport, triple copies of Heritage, 1 Living Fossil. There's that Magical Midfield Breaker again. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 for 1, Rodan Rhoda, 1 Hornet Drones. Not seen you in a while. By the way, Warrior Token. 1 Smoke Grenade, triple copies of 3 Tactics Talents, and triple copies of Infinite Permanence, wrapping up the main deck. In the next deck, we have 1 Auroradon, 1 Link Cross, 2 copies of Isolde, 2 copies of Halifibrax, 1 Trishula, 1 Omega, 1 Martial Metal, 1 Charles, 1 Roland, 2 copies of Herald of the Arclight, 1 Coral Dragon, and 1 Borrowed Savage. Side deck here, we have 1 Pankratops, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Forbidden Droplet, triple copies of Lightning Storm, triple copies of Evenly Matched, 1 copy of Pre-Order, and 1 copy of Red Reboot, wrapping up this chunk of decks. I really love the fact that in Pre-Order, Red Reboot has just moved itself on in to the staple category for this weekend. Also interesting to see maximum numbers of these cards for these lists. I love seeing different opinions on things, especially Infernoble Knights, because the formula hasn't been solved, so everybody's got their chance to kind of mess around with these things. So what do you guys think about these deck lists? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Thanks, Cloud, for helping me get these together for today's video. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you were looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.